In order to take your place, young men, there are three things that you must know and begin to reckon with. The first thing is, where are you? In order to take your place, you got to know where you are. The second thing is, you got to know where you come from. And the last thing in order to take your place is you have to know where you're going. Brothers, you got to decide. You got some serious decisions to make. Because guess what? You got this information now, but everybody outside of this door didn't get it.
You're in the end game, you only get one shot. And today is going to be a day that fundamentally changes someone's life.
I will persist until I succeed. I was not brought into this world in defeat, nor does defeatism run or course the blood of my ancestors. I'm not a sheep waiting to be prodded by some distant shepherd. I'm a lion, and I don't want to know the sheep, because the slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny. And I will persist until I succeed.
I feel like if we don't start making a difference in our own community, then how can we expect someone else to go out and help our young men?
You're going to learn something, and you're going to be encouraged, and you're going to come out so much more stronger than you came. And I think you're going to be able to take something from the conference that you can go out and spread to other young men and to your friends and to your neighbors. And it's going to be something that's going to encourage you to be a better person.
The organization has been around for about 3 years, and one of the things that we started looking when we started thinking about young men, we thought about all the negative messages that are out there. And what we wanted to do is focus on a positive message. We understood that young men have greatness inside of them, but they were not achieving the greatness that they necessarily could. So what we did is we started to focus on developing leadership skills in these young men.
It's a powerful movement. It's something real good.
10 years from now, I hope to be finishing up my PhD in nanotechnology. Then I'll probably go on to either work in industry or start my own business.
So let's accept as a given that you are empowered, that you are focused on your goals, and that you will succeed.
What we try to do is put in front of them as many successful men as possible so we can kind of redefine what success looks like for them.
Well, you know, I came here for the motivational speaker, and I think that he really did a good job, and I think he really knew what he was talking about. And, you know, that he really motivated me to do better and just accomplish my goals in life.
Having educational facilities and surroundings like this where they can learn to be leaders and dress like leaders and approach themselves like leaders, that's a big thing.
And young men need to have a positive peer group. So right when they come to this conference, they'll get with other young men that are positive leaders who are also growing. And for the parents as well, we also have separate sessions for them. So we make sure we focus not only on the young men, but also on the parents. So that way, when they go back home, they have a new conversation that they can have with their young men.
If your booster rockets are the YBM, brothers and sisters, mamas and daddies that care about your future, that want to get you to where you're going, then you're going to get there. But guess what? When the space shuttle begins to take off, there comes a point where the booster rockets fall off. Mamas, see, if you want your boy to be a man booster, you need to get out the way.
I hope that during the course of today, that in the context of talking about leadership, I hope you take away the fact that any goal you set, you're capable of reaching.